all I gotta say is wow. I think swing trading is growing on me like crazy. I might become a full-time swing trader at this point, bro. I'm absolutely loving the price action. I'm loving these setups, and we are getting paid for them. In this trade recap, I'm going to be going over the 430 tick trade that I called out to our premium Discord last night, and I personally made a little bit over $600 in profit before the trading day even started, bro. I was still sleeping when this trade hit. So made $660 and I was dreaming, right? So it's absolutely fucking insane. And let's just hop right into it. As you guys can see, beauty. Look at that price action all the way down. 430 ticks, 5 RR, 5.2 RR. And I mean, it played out from top to bottom just beautifully, bro. Absolutely beautifully. And that's what you get when you trade with me, when you trade with Swoosh Trading. I mean, all of my levels, bro, are so extremely precise when they play out like this. It's just mind-blowing, right? It's mind-blowing. There's not a lot of people in the trading industry that can do this, bro. Like, it's insane. I'm gonna not glaze too hard, but I mean, guys, seriously, come on, you know? So 430 ticks, as you guys can see, I took entry at that 30-minute SIBI at the consequent encroachment, which is the equilibrium of that 30-minute fair value gap up there. And I basically rode this down to that 15-minute BISI plus the sell side liquidity levels. And I'm going to go to the 5-minute time frame here. Zoom out a little bit for you guys to see this. Go to the 30-minute time frame here. And yeah, as you guys can see, this was the 30-minute SIBI here. And this was our 15-minute BISI that we wanted to target here, as well. As you guys can see, these sell side liquidity levels. And yesterday was quite important, right? What is my bias for shorts on this trade, right? Why were you so confident holding for 400 plus ticks? And this is where it all comes down to market flow, market experience, and understanding draw on liquidity, as well as just simple market fundamentals, right? When you trade NQ every single day for the past 3+ years, bro, you start to become like NQ's like, I don't know, like I'm like married to NQ at this point, you know? But I've picked up on these very, very small little sorts of things that the market likes to do, and I've implemented them into my strategy. And one part of that is wicks, bro. When you see giant wicks like this, look at this wick, guys. This is actually insane. This was a nearly 500 tick wick from NVIDIA's earnings, right? Yesterday we had NVIDIA earnings, and we saw a giant Diddy candle, giant Elmo candle to the downside, right? I mean, we're talking a literal 700 tick drop off of those NVIDIA earnings. If we go to the 5-minute here, what can we see that price did? It left behind a fat wick, dude, like giant wick. And when the market leaves behind big wicks like that, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to play the mitigation of that wick, right? So when the market leaves behind a giant wick like that, usually price tends to want to mitigate that wick, like fully go down and take out whatever move happened there, right? And why? Because when we see a giant wick like that, it means price was moving very volatile at the time, and there's leftover orders in this entire wick. There's still leftover orders. People didn't get filled and whatnot. And that is why market likes to just fully mitigate these giant wicks when you see them. It happens literally so much. Like if you mark out 200+ tick candles almost every single time, you will see the mitigation and you'll see price take out the entire wick. Or also another technique is marking out the CE, the consequent encroachment of a wick. And that is also another very good move there. But why did I target the full wick on this one? Well, we had sell side liquidity right here. Pretty important sell side liquidity right here, as well as we had this 15-minute BISI that technically did not get mitigated. And it technically still hasn't been mitigated, but it came damn close. So, guys, gonna hop over here on the 30-minute time frame. And why did I hop in on a 30-minute SIBI? I almost never hop into 30-minute SIBIs. It's very rare you'll catch me taking an entry off a 30-minute SIBI, bro. Like, I personally don't like 30-minute SIBIs. This might be like, I don't know. I've been trading NQ for the past 3+ years. This might be like my third entry I've ever taken off of a 30-minute SIBI, I swear to God. I'm just not a fan of them, really. And usually there's other fair value gaps, other SIBIs that you can play off within a 30-minute time frame. But in this rare case, there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. Sure, there was a 15-minute SIBI up here, which I'll go over why I didn't take that. But nothing on the 5-minute. Nothing on the 5-minute. Nothing really on the 1-minute over here. There was nothing. There was no high time frame levels. Nothing on the hourly as well. Like, there was just no other SIBIs in this region that looked good. So why did I specifically take it off of this 30-minute SIBI? You're asking, why didn't you take it off the higher up 15-minute? Get a better entry. Well, everything is literally just about market flow, right? Everything is literally just about market flow. And how can you understand market flow in the simplest terms possible? Put on a Fibonacci retracement tool. Put on a Fibonacci retracement tool and you will learn market flow very easily. There's a reason. The 200 EMA as well. This is that white line you see coming through price right here. What happens when we see price tap into this white line? Price literally rejects off of it. It's insane. This is why that's the only indicator on my chart, is because it works so fucking well, bro. Market flow is massive. Market flow is fucking massive, bro. Having an understanding on what the market is going to do, the next draw on liquidity, and just market flow, bro. What comes up, what goes up has to come down, and what goes down is going to go up. Well, not always, but what goes up has to come down. That's for damn sure. So this 30-minute SIBI was also in Fibonacci retracement here, which is like our ideal point where we would like to see a retracement happen. So only SIBI in this entire range that was lining up with Fib retracement. This 15-minute SIBI was too far up in the range. For me, that 30-minute SIBI was perfectly in that range, like perfectly in the middle of the Fib retracement. Like, it just looked at like such a good point in this reversal, right? And you can make the argument like, swoosh, why did you take this trade, or why did you think it was still gonna go down when we already made a big move down, you know, right here, right? We made a pretty big move down right here, but it didn't take out that wick. Like I said, it didn't take out that NVIDIA earning wick. It also didn't come down to this fair value gap that I would have liked to see. So it started a very slow trend up, and I waited very patiently before I signaled this to the team for confirmation that we were going to get tapped in and it would play out nicely without any fuckery. So waited for this thing to trickle back up, and that signaled the trade about 1 a.m. and took entry right there. And I basically targeted this sell side liquidity, and you know, I wanted to see the draw on liquidity, which in my opinion was, you know, the bottom of that NVIDIA earnings wick. And we had that 15-minute BISI right below too for added confluence. And why did I get out precisely where I did? What is the reasoning for my take profit at this exact level? If we zoom over to that NVIDIA earnings wick, right? Wicks, we can see this the lowest candlestick here, this wick right there. So I didn't want to get this like external wick right here. I wanted to see the one just above. So it was safe, right? It was safe doing that there. And one could argue, Swoosh, why didn't you take it out? Like, at the sell side liquidity right here or something, I just had such a strong short bias, right? Like I was very bearish on the day already. So, I was happy with trying to catch a couple more points on it and, make a couple more dollars. So, um, yeah, that's what I targeted. I targeted that kind of like internal wick of that NVIDIA earnings. And as you guys could see, it literally couldn't have been any more perfect, bro. It couldn't have been any more perfect from the very top up here to the very bottom down here. It played out so just chef's kiss on this, bro. And look how clean the price action was too. We had a Diddy candle. We had an Elmo boner to the downside. To make this even better, bro, price action was insane. We took entry got tapped in at 205. And by 9:25, it was already done. Like the trade was already done. It took like 30 minutes. 30 minutes for us to catch 430 ticks. Guys, you will not find that anywhere else in our industry. Like it is very, I don't know, I haven't came across really anyone that's like doing it so precisely like we are, bro. Perfect entry, perfect take profit on that. It's absolutely insane. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, the signal here as well. So overnight swing, entry, 717, entry, 717 over here. Stop loss, 738, 85 tick stop loss. And for TP, I told the team, yo, guys, hop it, take profits whenever you want. I said, take TP anywhere you want. I do anticipate a large sell-off since we tapped into that daily plus hourly FEG, and I think we have room to squeeze more down. So I did have this very bearish bias, and I also signaled to the team, put your take profit wherever you're comfortable, okay? Because I know it is huge to hold even more than 200 ticks, bro. A lot of people don't even want to do that. A lot of people can't hold more than 200 ticks, or they get too nervous, they get too emotional, whatever it is. 200 ticks is still like you can run up a bag off of a couple micros catching 200 ticks, yet alone 430 ticks. Now you're like tweaking, bro. That's insane. So TP anywhere you want. And yeah, it basically hit overnight by 2:30 a.m. I was well asleep and I literally woke up to money on the table. So that's absolutely beautiful to have a nice buffer before the trading day even begins, right? So entry off that 30-minute SIBI, which was also in that fib retracement. It was the only fair value gap here. It was lining up perfectly in that Fibonacci retracement and in this range, right? Lining up very good within this range. And basically just target the draw on liquidity, which was that giant wick that the NVIDIA earnings put in the market for us. So we just targeted the bottom of that wick, and for added confluence and added confluence that we were going to see a bounce down at this level, 15-minute BISI for a potential bounce. Also, Fibonacci retracement, bro, on both sides. And it's basically like, you guys can see, look how perfectly price tapped into that fib down here. I mean, you really can become a sniper in the market if you stay patient enough and you only take these quality setups like these. I mean, the market will literally just give you money. It will literally just give you money, bro. And that's exactly what we do at Swish Trading. David, our other signaler at our group, texted me earlier. He told me basically our halfway through monthly statistics, bro. Today, as of today, the 21st of November, I have personally called out 1,700 plus ticks in profits, right? So this is accounting for profits and the losses that I've signaled out to our team. I've signaled out 1,700 ticks worth of gains, right? Like I said, that's also taking into account losses in there too. Still $1,700 in profits, or 1,700 ticks in profits for the month so far. David himself has done 1,200 ticks. So together we've done about 3,000 ticks in profits, and the month hasn't even, you know, we still have a couple weeks left in this month. And yeah, we've been fucking crushing it, bro. Our winners have been absolutely massive compared to our losers. And that's just what we do at Swish Trading, bro. This is like literally what we do when you trade NQ for this long, bro. It becomes like, I don't know, you become intertwined with this shit almost. So yeah, guys, it's pretty fucking simple like that. And yeah, if you guys don't know, like I said, this was signaled out to my premium Discord members, and you guys can join and become a premium member yourself by clicking the link down below in my bio, and join the free Discord as well if you want. And yeah, man, if you guys enjoy these trade recap videos, man, subscribe, leave a like for me, leave a comment so I know that, you know, I'm doing well and you guys are enjoying this type of content. And yes, sir, boys, I appreciate you guys for showing love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.